MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best-of-a-5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Kenny Rogers is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, not a bad start in his last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
So here is Roberto Alomar. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2-2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit, leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Alomar aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Dero, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
1-0 the count. And it's 1-1 to stand the man. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
Pitch outside, the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Still even at 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. When you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
The set and the 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
play the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled away. The 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. White Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Frank Tanana will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
So now into the box is Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Stepping in now, Bernie Williams, fielded by Abreu. The second for 1 to Abreu for the big double play.
Batting third.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball hit right back at him, and he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking out the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he takes a called strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. Raines is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting seven.
And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco.
For the Yankees, the left fielder, Jose Canseco.
First pitch of the AB now.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson picks it up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today.
Fielder.
And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Cecil Fielder is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Kemp is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Tim Raines.
So next to bat will be Tim Raines, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
This guy's been a solid hitter its entire career, but he definitely likes to swing left-handed against right-handed pitching, so he might be up against it here. His numbers in his career down a little bit.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. The next batter will be Luis Robert. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Luis Robert.
First offering. The high fastball is in there.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 2-0 now. 2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Matt Kemp would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-1. Third inning, no score to this point. In there, and it's full 3-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Soriano.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Grounded up the first baseline. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Alan Trammell.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound. And to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Matt Kemp.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reams moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder,
Ready now for the White Sox. Stan Musial looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Full count now, 3-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
And now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, struggling to find a release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3-2 now. And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again. 3-2. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Next, it'll be Bernie Williams. Now here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. This one's down to third. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ricky Henderson.
And stepping in, Ricky Henderson. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Count even now at 1-1. The pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And that is through into right field for a single. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Jose Abreu is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Anderson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
The third baseman.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gil, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Jeter will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Right fielder, Luis Robert.
Now to the plate, Luis Robert comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And it's fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2.
Outside, that's good.
High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Comes set, the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. White Sox strand a couple. Halfway home, still no score. And now here is Jose Canseco. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
The left fielder, Jose Canseco.
First offering on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
In now, Cecil Fielder. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate, Tim Raines, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike. Fielder on at first, nobody out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2. Fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Skied down the left field line. Usual moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and batting next to be Alfonso Soriano. comes set. Now the pitch.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0-1 count, and the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Musial able to track it down for the third out. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees.
Leading off to the right side, the second baseman.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Roberto Alomar is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Pitch on the way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. To 2-2 now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. 1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp. A ball and no strikes.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Popped him up. Posada over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box, Stan Musial. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Hey, after starting the game over 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Now it'll be Eloy Jimenez, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And it's a foul ball. Musial is off of first with 2 away. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. It remains 1-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Posada, set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
The catcher, Jorge.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1. Two balls, 1 strike.
A swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Full count still.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Swung on and missed by Posada, who's down on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Derek Jeter stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
He froze him on the fastball there. Derek Jeter goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 1 ball, no. The 1-0 home. Hit hard to third. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Jose Abreu is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Yohan Moncada is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Count is 1-2 now. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Luis Robert is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And it's 1-1. Anderson, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Runners off for second. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. The White Sox lead 1. They still trail 1-0.
Leading up for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ricky.
First offering.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Canseco.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Jose Canseco. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Hot shot down the line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Up next,
hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Standing in now, Cecil Fielder. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And he struck him out. So he's 1 shy of the magic 3,000 strikeouts as that number sits on 2,999. Ramiro Mendoza has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Infield in the overshift here now, the pitch. So take a look at ball 1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Canseco comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Up next for the
Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
2-0 now. 2-1 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Popped him up. Oh, he brought it back. Stepping in once again is Matt Kemp. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Matt Foster
is on the.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 63, Matt Foster.
First pitch on its way. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealer. So now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back in standing. Swing and a liner. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for. And put a good swing on.
Wade Boggs will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now and still nobody out. From the stretch. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. I'm set with the 0-1. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 is a fastball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 2-2 offering.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Now
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Into the box, Derek Jeter, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Musial is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
Next to stand in is Bernie Williams, flew out last time up. First pitch on the way as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ball 3. 3-1. Here it is. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Yankees 2. Wade Boggs remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning.
Number 26, Wade Boggs.
At the plate now is Stan Musial.
Leading off the left fielder.
Mariano Rivera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 42.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the first pitch to him. Eloy Jimenez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Tim Anderson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And it's quickly 0-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The White Sox down to their last strike. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees, in a game they really needed, are able to salvage game 2 here at home as the ball game is over.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Yanks have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. Kenny Rogers is credited with the win. Frank Tanana is settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight: